Pinch a man's nose and make him open his mouth. Take a round tube with you while you're at it. Put the tube in his mouth, down the throat and into the stomach. Despite the man's cries, the doctor opened the valve. The loach went down the tube and into his stomach. This way, his body would be cleansed of germs, and he would live forever. This sanatorium is at the top of the Alps. Thanks to the special water, people can live longer just by soaking in the water. Even cancer patients are cured. Hearing about this advanced treatment, rich people from all over the world come here. The man was ordered to take the chairman back, but the nurse said the visiting hours were over. He walked out of the building and tried to contact the company, but
you won't get any service here. Part of the treatment.
You get used to it.
Apparently, they are used to living without electronic devices. The man planned to come back the next day, but a beautiful figure suddenly appeared on the wall. She stares at him as he walks away, but as soon as the car left the sanatorium, an accident occurred. 3 days later, the man woke up in the sanatorium. His thigh was broken. The director called in sick for him. Then the nurse handed him a glass of water. The man drank it without defense. Satisfied, the director left. But when the man finished the rest of the water, he suddenly saw something moving on the glass. He wiped it with his finger. It was a newly hatched egg. He walked out of the hospital room. A group of rich men were standing in the water being treated. There was nothing strange about it, but when he turned around, he saw the fat men swimming like fish. At that moment, a nurse suddenly appeared. It turned out to be the chairman of the board who wanted to see him. The man came to the steam room, but all the rooms here are exactly the same, and the door closes automatically. While he was panicking, behind him appeared another passage. At the end of it, he sees the owner. The man patiently tried to persuade him to go back, but the boss plunged into the water. The man waited patiently on the shore until half an hour had passed. The boss finally came out. Miraculously, he agreed to the man's proposal. However, just as he went to call a cab, a song drew him in. At the top of the castle, a girl was feeding the fish. She grew up in a sanatorium. To strangers who accosted her, she was nervous and fled the place. When the man returned to the ward, the boss was gone. He went to the director to question him.
Where's Pembroke?
Mr. Pembroke has unfortunately taken a turn for the worse. I fear your conversation about business matters has set him back somewhat.
The man couldn't stand it any longer. He thought the sanatorium was a scam, but the director said something that didn't make any sense.
Are you feeling all right, Mr. Lockhart? You seem pale.
I'm fine.
You're bleeding.